What are the best crystals for dreaming? Welcome to episode 36 on the Wildflower Woo Woo Show. And today that's what we're going to find out. I'm Michele Wildflower. I am the host and facilitator for the Women's Empowerment and Spiritual Awakening Retreats. And this will be our third year hosting retreats. Excuse me. And we've actually increased the amount of retreats that we're hosting this year. In the past, we've just had women's retreats and we've hosted 2 a year. But this year, we're actually going to expand that and we're hosting 5 retreats this year. And they're not all just for women. We'll still have the 2 that are for women, but then we'll have 3 other ones that everyone's welcome to. But we'll talk more about that later. So are you excited to learn about my 4 favorite crystals for dreaming? Type dreams in the comments if you're interested in finding out what those top crystals are. So even if you're watching the replay, you can still type it in the comments and that'll help you to anchor in this information that you're wanting to learn today. I was very excited to do this episode because metaphysics is very close to my heart. And I was sorry that we didn't get to do it when it was scheduled. So thanks for your patience. I appreciate you working with me. So does anyone have any guesses on what my 4 top crystals might be for dreaming? You can type in the comments if you think that you have an idea which ones I wanted to highlight today. And the list that I'm about to mention is by no means all-inclusive of all of the crystals that actually help with, enhancing dreams or dream recall or lucid dreams. These are just my top 4. I could go on for hours if we were going to talk about all the ones that could help enhance your dreams, right? So we're just going to limit it to 4. And the first question that you need to ask yourself when using crystals to help with your dreams is, what exactly is it that you're trying to do? Are you looking for healing dreams? Do you want to experience lucid dreaming? Are you trying to manifest in your dreams? Or maybe you're not having the most pleasant dreams and you actually want to start having some better dreams and better sleep. Which one are you looking for? Are you looking for healing, lucid, manifesting, or protection? Type in the comments which one you're interested in. So the first one I wanted to talk about was kyanite. And this is my kyanite piece that I love. I got that at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. And it was actually right around this time last year that we were in Tucson at the Gem and Mineral Show. And that was so fun. It was crazy, all the crystals there. But anyway, so the first one we were talking about was kyanite. And that one actually helps you to connect with your spirit guides. It stimulates intuition and psychic abilities. And with its tranquilizing effect, it actually amplifies energies of a higher frequency. It also aids in manifesting into thought spiritual energy with its ability to ground spiritual vibrations. And it also promotes healing dreams and facilitates dream recall. So has anyone worked with kyanite before? Did you have any idea that it had so many healing qualities to it? That's what I mean. We're really just like barely touching on these, but we don't have all day. And so we're just trying to fit as much as we can in this episode. So the next one I wanted to talk about was moonstone. And I don't know if you can see mine right there. And moonstone is a stone of intuition. It's had a long time connection with the moon, energetically connected to it, and intuition, and it helps bring the unconscious into light. It's known to enhance clairvoyance and psychic abilities, encouraging lucid dreams, specifically around the full moon, which is a great time to work with it. It gently calms our emotions, and it has been used as an elixir to ease insomnia and to prevent sleepwalking. So it has multiple uses. Have you ever heard of it for any of that? I'm sure everyone's heard of it for, maybe like intuition, but actually helps prevent sleepwalking also. And then smoky quartz is another one that I wanted to talk about. That's a nice one that I got also from the Gem and Mineral Show. And Smoky quartz is one that is great for manifesting. So the moonstone helps with lucid dreaming. The kyanite helps with healing dreams. And smoky quartz actually helps with manifesting dreams. So it's known to raise your vibration when you're meditating, and it has been said to be one of the most grounding crystals. Also helps to clear your mind. It neutralizing negative energies and vibrations. Its protective qualities are strongly linked with the earth, and that's part of why it's so grounding. Showing us what no longer serves us is one of its aspects, so that we can make room for our desires. Also facilitates the movement between alpha and beta states. How many of you knew that, right? Smoky quartz, that's pretty cool. And then the last one that I wanted to talk about with you, the fourth one, is amethyst. This is, look, all the light's catching it perfectly right now, huh? So this is one that actually can help with nightmares or bad dreams. If you're having like recurring bad dreams, it can help alleviate that. It's a very protective stone, emitting a high spiritual frequency, guarding against psychic attack. It's a valuable aid in intuitive dreaming and facilitating out-of-body experiences. Blocks negativity, transmuting it into love. It takes those lower frequencies and transmutes them into higher frequencies of the etheric and spiritual realms. It's known to have a highly natural tranquilizing effect, and its cleansing properties, coupled with its powerful healing abilities, enhance spiritual awareness, connecting us with higher states of consciousness. It also aids in dream recall, facilitating the visualization process. How about that? Did you know that? So this is all great, right? But how do you use them? How can we use these crystals in our dream work, right? So you could either wear it as a piece of jewelry, like I am, as a necklace, or you could have a ring or a bracelet or something like that. You could also place it on your nightstand next to your bed. I would say as long as it was within like 3 feet of you, that it should be able to affect your vibration. If it was a stone or something, you know, like obviously I'm not going to be able to put this under my pillow, you know, but that's something that you could have next to your nightstand. And if you had a tumbled stone or something like that, or a different crystal that wasn't, you know, too pointy, you could always put that under your pillow or in your pillowcase as well. And that can also help enhance your dreams, whether, you know, in whichever way that is that you're interested in doing that. And it's fun to be able to utilize these minerals and crystals. They're more than just pretty. They're not just another pretty face, right? They have also other, I mean, they actually have so many properties to them. They don't just, you know, help our dreams, but they have other spiritual aspects. They have effects on our emotional well-being, our mental well-being, our physical well-being. You know, you can actually place them on specific areas corresponding to the stone's properties, and it will help to alleviate symptoms in the physical realm as well as in the astral and etheric realms. So the possibilities of working with crystals is endless. And we actually have a crystal gemstone therapist that's going to be at some of the retreats this upcoming retreat season. And okay, so first, let's talk about the more recent retreats. That one's a little bit down the road. We have a crystal digging retreat that's coming up that I'm really excited about because, right, we're all here. We all love crystals. And that one is the weekend of 4/20. So like I said, in the past, we've always had women's retreats, but this is actually an all-inclusive everyone retreat. You could bring your partner and go dig crystals with like-minded people that are non-judgmental and just want to dig, right? So we're actually having a 10% off sale right now for Valentine's Day. So you could surprise the one you love, whether it's your partner or your sister or your mom or your dad or your best friend, with a crystal digging retreat that's planned for April, and see the light in their eyes shine, right? We also have an astrology retreat that's in the beginning of April. April 5th through the 8th. And that one is kind of in honor of the solar eclipse. That one's going to be an astrology retreat. And we're in the path of totality for the solar eclipse. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. I'm sure a lot of people are, but in case you're not, so this solar eclipse will not happen again for another, I think, about 20 years or so. And like I said, we're right in the path of totality, and the whole retreat is going to be focused all around astrology. So you'll get your astrology chart given to you along with a reading. And then there's also going to be many workshops throughout the weekend that are focused on your chart and helping you to understand the aspects of yourself that the planets are helping to, what's the word? Influence. There we go. So not only will there be your chart and your own personal reading, but then there will be workshops on what your sun sign means, what your moon sign means, your rising sign, the houses, and how they play into the aspects of your personality. Also, like I said, there will be a gemstone therapist there, and a gemstone therapy session is also included. There will be sound baths and other workshops. Now, all of these retreats are all inclusive, meaning that in the price of the retreat, everything's included. So lodging's included for all of the nights, to however many, like the astrology retreat is the 5th through the 8th, but then the Rock Hounds crystal digging retreat is actually April 18th through the 22nd. So that one's a little longer because we need more days to find crystals, right? So any of the amount of days doesn't matter. All lodging is included. All the meals are included, and these are all fresh, organic, vegetarian meals with cooking classes included. So if you're interested in learning, how to cook healthier, you're welcome to attend the cooking classes. If you just want to hang out, there's a pool at the Rock Hounds crystal digging retreat. So if you just want to hang out by the pool with everybody and compare crystals, and we'll just call you when dinner's ready, we can always do that too, because it's a retreat for you. It's all about what you want. If you're someone who loves cooking and you want to learn some new recipes, then we'd love to have you help us in the kitchen, and you can learn our cooking classes. But if not, and you just want to, like I said, just hang back, maybe you just want to rest, whatever. Like I said, it's all about you, whatever you want to do, but we're just there to facilitate the process for you. So those are the first two. Those are both in April. And then in June is when we have our Women's Empowerment and Spiritual Awakening retreat. That's the Awakening. That's the last weekend in June. And that one also includes an aura photo, all of the workshops, a spirit-guided portrait. That was easy for me to say, huh? A spirit-guided portrait with Terry Bowden. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she's amazing. She's an evidential medium, and she's able to not only see your spirit guide and communicate with them, but she could draw a picture of them for you, or your loved one, whichever one you like, or both. But the price includes one reading, and also there's multiple sound baths included, and Reiki sessions, and meditation, yoga, all that good stuff, right? All those natural ways for us to relax and bring down our stress levels while we're enhancing our communication with others that are like-minded, sharing the space with like-minded women, and creating a community in a safe container where we can explore our spirituality, right? And the next one is in August. That one is August 9th through the 11th. That one is all-inclusive. I mean, they're all all-inclusive. This one, everyone's welcome to. It's not a women's retreat, let's put it that way. And that one is the Alleviation Restorative Retreat. And at that retreat, you'll actually be able to experience a multitude of healing modalities, such as Reiki, massage, gemstone healing, sound healing, and you'll be able to experience each of those, and they will be included in the price along with other workshops and all the meals and lodging and everything, like I said. And the women's retreats are actually hosted overlooking Lake Memphremagog. So there's always water, right? At the February one, there's a swimming pool, and if you go look on the Facebook event page, I mean, it's really beautiful, the house that we have reserved for the crystal digging retreat. We're on a very private piece of property with like no neighbors anywhere around. There's a swimming pool there and beautiful porches that we can all put our crystals out and compare. So then getting back to the women's retreat, the last one is in September, the last weekend of September. That is another women's retreat, like I said. And that one is called The Release. And how many of you know that in order to manifest that which you desire, you need to let go of and release what's not serving you anymore? But first you need to figure out what that is, right? So we need to identify those limiting beliefs, what's holding you back, and then figure out what's not serving you anymore. And we'll have a releasing ceremony and let that go so we can fill ourselves up with all of our desires and manifestations that we're looking for, right? And we'll have all that space cleared so it can all come in and put ourselves in receiving mode to receive it, right? How does that sound? Are you with me? Put receiving in the comments if you're with me. So like I said, we're having a 10% off sale right now. So you can go to naturesmysteries.com, take a look at the list of all the retreats. If you want to do all of them, I would definitely give you a deal. So if you're interested in signing up for more than one, you can reach out to me privately and we can talk about what kind of deal we could work out for you. If you want to sign up and buy more than one ticket at a time, then I will also give you a deal. So you can reach out to me if you're interested in that. And I think that's about it. Spaces are limited. We have about 800 people that are interested in the crystal digging retreat. So spaces are filling up fast. If that's something that you're interested, you might want to go to naturesmysteries.com now and reserve your space today. Thank you so much for joining us on our Dream Crystal episode. We went over kyanite, which is great for healing dreams, moonstone, which is great for lucid dreaming, smoky quartz, which is good for manifesting dreams, and amethyst, which is great protective stone for any kind of putting those nightmares at bay or getting rid of any kind of recurring bad dreams, right? Okay, good. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and opening the door to your spirituality. And we will see you here on Wednesday when we'll be back to our original schedule of Wednesdays at 2 p.m. And again, thank you so much for your patience. We appreciate you. Hope you have a great day.